So anyway, yo, what team you drop for one more time?
Hans. It's spelled Hans, but Haas is the real name.
Us, I so
Yeah, yeah.
when you drove today, like what was the most like challenging turn on the track? What did you have challenges in today when you drove?
Well, I would say my spin out. I think was like the second to last turn. I spun out. But other than that, I think it was a clean
Um
race.
like the section where you had to floor it out,
Yeah, I
like
mean,
to in
I
order
was still
like to
on
give the lap.
inters. I was on tires for
Oh yeah, so
the
you were like
rain.
sliding
Yeah,
around and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Kind of a
Yeah,
moment
because
in the
I
corner.
noticed when it changed to dry conditions, everybody was having a hard time on the track. I noticed because I was having a hard time because when it like the track dried out so quickly, it was like crazy. So I stayed out an extra lap even when I didn't need to. But did you stay out an extra lap or did you go in before you pitted?
Oh, me and Pete, P1, we stayed out because we had passed the pit before the rain stopped. So we
Oh
didn't
yeah,
catch it.
me too. Because I passed the pit right before it stopped. I was like, damn, I couldn't get in. So did you feel like that affected your race overall? Like,
Oh
do you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like you could have got
100%.
P1 if you could have came in?
Well, I'm gonna say I had a good battle for first place early on. Uh, it was the pit stop in lap 7, I believe, that took me back to P6, so I had to fight back and only got to P4. But even with that result, I was happy because I had a fight for P3 with the McLaren driver. And I would say it was nothing short of cinematic. It was really, really a fun experience. And even after the race, we had a good conversation. We had good. It was yeah, good blood, I could say. But after hearing about P1 and P2 disqualifications, that bumped me up to P2. I mean, what can I say? It just made the race even better.
Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, thanks, thanks.
All right, your draw for I'm just gonna guess. Yep, Visa, Red Bull, Cash App, whatever. I'm guessing, right?
Yes,
Okay. So you what position did you finish in today's race?
I was finishing in P7 if I remember. Yeah, I finishing in P7.
Um, when you were finishing in P7, when you were changing to the dry weather, how did that affect your race? Did
It
you
was
feel like you could have done better staying out, or do you feel like you could have just went in and just did better and undercut the field?
it was very affected me. If I going to pit first, maybe I can get a P5 or P4. But no, I just stay out for no reason. And the rain is
Did you
stopping.
stay out on purpose?
Yes, I stay out for purpose because I think the rain is still continue. But then after I pass the sector 3, it's stopping. And I pass the pit wall.
So, all right, so you passed it. Well, did you have any trouble keeping the car in control on that lap? Because I know it was very slippery because after the rain dried out, the track dried out very insanely fast, and everybody that was on inters was slipping and sliding. I saw the Ferrari spin out a couple of times as well. So, do you feel like if you could have capitalized on your mistakes, it would have made for a better position overall?
Yes, of course. Because after I stay out, I make a very much clear that I get a lot of warning and spinning around, and I lose some time.
What did you so you said you felt like you could have got P4 if you didn't lose any time.
Yes, I caught
Okay,
the
thank
P4.
you.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you for the interview.
Yeah, let's just start with some questions. So you did not finish, right?
Nah, I DNF.
DNF. What's the reason?
Because when I was going inside the pit entry, I ended up hitting a bump because when you go inside the pit entry, like you turn on your pit limiter, my car flipped, and then when I flipped, I lost the tire. So then I was like, oh fuck. So I just left.
That's unfortunate, man. Was that like lap
Yeah,
7,
because I
8?
was I was I was P I was taking P8 at the time because I was in P9 because I started P12. So I was making good progress because for whatever reason, when I'm starting a race, like I always do bad. Then at the end of the race, I make more progress and do good, probably. So I was at the lock. I was trying to lock in, and then I ended up crashing, which was like, ah, damn it, because I crashed last race too. Well, I guess it's acceptable to crash last race because it's Baku, and we got like two of the hardest tracks on Project Apex calendar right now. So hopefully next race is going to be a whole lot easier, but we'll see because I haven't even checked what next race is going to be.
Yeah. No, because I remember in the first race, like the free practice session, you did pretty good. Good. You stayed ahead. A lot of people crashed, but you kept going. I remember seeing you in the leaderboard. But yeah, man, it sucks you crashed so early on. You missed quite a lot of the race. I guess my last final question is, what do you think about the podium runners? Do you know any of them?
I feel like
Are you like rooting for anyone?
I could have. I feel like I could have potentially been one of them. Even I could have finished, I think, P4 or P3 if I kept going and I kept doing strong. Because all I want to do is bring Williams back to success and glory in his days, like Carlos Sainz is trying to do right now. So that's what I'm trying to do, really. But hope that I have or can replicate the same success as bro. I hope. And if I can't, I'm still looking for a teammate, by the way, because I had to fire my last teammate due to inactivity because he wasn't coming to the races right after I hired him and said he was going to come. So it's a huge shame because we're not doing good in constructors right now either. So that's a shame, really.
I guess that's it for the interview. Yeah. Yeah, he left. No, he's still. I hope you find your teammate so you can. It's still early on in the season, so I hope you find a teammate and you can get back up in the construction standings. I guess. Yeah, you could have totally went for a podium. It's unfortunate it crashed. I hope it goes better next race. Right, that's it for me. I'm done. Gotta go.